game featuring two of the elite teams in the Western Conference.
Well, if you look through history, Kevin, the Western Conference has been dominant in the NBA. So much talent in this league, but it's been pushed to the left coast just a little bit. Multiple All-Stars and still teams fighting for the playoffs. So this is a huge matchup for us here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Fires for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Now Conley to the paint. It's stolen by Dort. And Bears Holmgren, that's good on the assist by Williams.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
McDaniels against Williams. Conley for 3. It's good from long range.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Edwards inside, defended by Dort. Conley dishes to Randle from past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, he's such a difficult big. Randle's someone you have to run off those short corner threes.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now. Conley surveying the D. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Alex Caruso checked in for the Thunder.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
Thunder on D.
Alex Caruso.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And it's Conley penetrating. Can't hit from in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Caruso, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Randle grabs the board.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Edwards finds Gobert. Dort against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hartenstein. For the 3. Caruso, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for George. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And the Timberwolves with possession here after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Randall passes to Alexander Walker. Clark up top, defended by Caruso. Outside for Randall. The offensive rebound. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Wiggins. Randall with the block. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams, and it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wallace in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And no good. Trying to use the glass. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the recoverage pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from outside. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Oh, here's Edwards. And it falls over the rim and in. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's Williams high post. Caruso looking for an opening. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. To stop the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 6 points.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Miller sets a screen for Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Wallace, guarded by Reed. Gilgeous-Alexander against Miller. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. Out to Miller from downtown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
1:16 left in the first half. And stolen by Miller. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. 5 to shoot. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Hartenstein with it, now defended by Gobert. Pass to Holmgren. There's the three. Gobert pulls it in. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Conley, out to the right wing. The drive by Gobert. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Randall's got 5 points so far. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniel. Dort passes to Williams. To the middle. Knocked loose. Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the lane. He has 6.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Conley for 3 hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got his second basket as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. The Thunder with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
First team foul.
Timberwolves passing it around. Count that one. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Holmgren sets the screen for Dort to end the run. He lays it in.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it. Brent is everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Mr. Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
A screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall outside. Has to go Bear. Randall right side. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. George finds Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso with the ball. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. Back to Edwards. Randall gets to Conley. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling a shot clock violation. A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Williams against Randall. Pass to Caruso. Wallace outside. Williams passes to Caruso. And here is Wallace. Off target from outside. Wiggins against Reed. They double him with Wiggins. Conley for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Caruso, a screen on Randall. It's stolen by Randall. And now Minnesota on the fast break to stop the drought. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A wide open look here for Caruso. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Randall from outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Randall's got 8.
Massively improved from the 3-point line. Randall, a weapon here from deep.
Wallace outside. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Jang in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And that's great to see Dante out there on the break. When he gets his steps together like that, he can attack the rim.
Wallace right side. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Rebound by Wallace.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
DiVincenzo finds Clark. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder pull it in. It's Joe on the wing. Edwards defending. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Minot. And stolen by Wiggins. Joe with it. Edwards there. And they get it. Rebound Minnesota. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Reed. Beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wiggins, a screen on Clark. Here's Wallace. Reed with the block. Clark for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark for 3. Rebound by Chang. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Here's Minot, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Joe. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it back down within single digits for the Thunder. And here's Conley outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you for that, David.
5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Jokic. Porter with it. Hartenstein covering. Launches the three. Brown shot is good.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. There's the three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Williams. Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Gordon. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Brown passes to Jokic. Nails it from 3.
He'll knock it down from there, too. Jokic can put it in the bucket from all 3 levels.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Number 4, Russell Westbrook.
Denver has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Murray for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Murray plays with such a nice rhythm, especially on offense, and he's got a really good feel and understanding of when to shoot the pull-up.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Porter's shot is off. Thunder trail by 6. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Nuggets lead by 6. Here's the 3. Porter's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside for Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren against Jokic. 20 feet out. And the shot goes down. Holmgren's got 5.
Nice steady play from Holmgren against the ticking clock. I mean, focus there on finding the shot.
Murray from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Watson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
They've got Alex Caruso. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And it's Watson missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Najee. He drops it from range. Najee's got his first 3 points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Launches it from deep. The Thunder with another miss. Denver leading by 4. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Thunder trail by 6. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Saric, the pass to Porter. Murray up top. Fires from the wing. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins with a screen on Murray. Goes up on the wing. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Nuggets lead by 6. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Murray passes to Porter. Westbrook with it. Caruso covers. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen away. His first shot coming late. Westbrook can't hit. Thunder trail by 10. Porter with the steal. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Dagnall, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror. He sees what he needs to improve on, and he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Jokic. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Murray from outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Here's Brown. Off target with the three. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for the Nuggets, Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Brown's got 12 points.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Outside Murray. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Gordon outside. Back to Jokic. Three-pointer. Confident shooting from Jokic.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Gordon finds Murray. Screen by Gordon. Fires the 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Screen by Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Williams from long range. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Murray, a screen on Dort. A shot by Brown, no good. Thunder trail by 8. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And here's Porter outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
3 points.
Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Holmgren against Gordon. The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets lead by 11. Pass to Brown. Porter from outside. It's not going to go for him. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Brown's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Dort outside. Screen by Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Watson. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder trail by 12. Wiggins outside. Outside, Williams. Connects from downtown. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Watson. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
And here's Caruso outside. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
There's the foul. It's on Casey Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Oklahoma City has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Saric. Outside Watson. 3-pointer. That shot off. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Casey Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Saric shot is off. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 7. Fires it. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half. Murray passes to Brown. Outside Watson. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in the quarter. The Nuggets lead by 3. Murray deciding where to go with it. The three is up. Drains the triple.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Williams a screen on Murray. Pass to Wiggins. Watson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Murray from outside. And here's Watson. Back to Westbrook. Outside Watson. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Caruso finds Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Westbrook. And that one comes up a bit short. Denver leading by 6. Watson passes to Murray. No good from outside. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. That one drops for him.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Outside Murray. And here's Saric for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Pass to Brown. The 3. Bucket. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pulls up. And it's Denver with a rebound. Saric has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Watson. Picked by Murray. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Watson. Here's Brown. And another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Watson. Pass to Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Misses the 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. Doesn't go for him.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35. Watson passes to Saric. Releases. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. And the Nuggets lead by 8. From deep. So the Nuggets win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
on their calendar. So, that being said, how do you see it being played out?
Have two excellent teams. The talent is there. The coaching is there. There's so much at stake when two good teams square off. Make it anyone's call tonight, because I don't know exactly who's going to come out on top.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Randall gets to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Outside Gordon. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Minnesota with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Murray against Conley. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. From downtown, Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now here's Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Misses the three. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. For 3, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And a wide open look for Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley against Murray. 1:46 left in the first. Pass to Randall. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Back to Murray. Fires the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Count that bucket.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Inside and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Watson, he's checked in for Porter. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Christian Brown. Gordon for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Conley kicks to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. He has yet to score. Randall with the bucket.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Nuggets.
Watson for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. For three. Handle no good. Murray surveying the D. And here's Gordon from outside. Can't hit that one. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Watson. From deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Miller with a screen on West. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Westbrook. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Denver now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Reid. Saric grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 14. Denver passing it around. There's Porter with the three. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Einad's checked in, and a switch here also for Denver. Najee's checked in, and Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Nuggets also changing it up. Christian Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Najee.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Here's Westbrook. Michael Conley making his last shot. Westbrook finds Murray. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Murray's got 5 now.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got a touch that makes that shot a good option for him.
Pass to Gobert, out to the wing. And the wide-open shot from Reid. Offline with his 3. And it's the Nuggets ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Brown. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Conley, the pass to Reid. And Reid throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Murray for 3. Drops in the tray. 8 points for him.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty.
Right wing. For three, Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Lets the three fly, and the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Stolen by Michael Conley. Outside Edwards. A three ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Charge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter finds Murray. Fires for 3. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Back to Gobert. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Nuggets. And with it, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Denver. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Porter, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 12. From past the arc, Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter kicks to Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 11. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Clock is at 3. Here's McDaniels trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Porter outside. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. The Nuggets leading by 16. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Three-pointer, Randall. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Denver also making a switch. Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jokic against Randall. Back to Jokic, all alone. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 17. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now Gordon, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nuggets.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And then for Denver, Saric comes in for Jokic. And it's Peyton Watson in for Gordon. Now here's Randall. He's got 5. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-5 run here. They're outside. Another 3 for Denver.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Conley inside the line. Murray with the defensive effort. Nuggets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Watson's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Clark kicks to Randall, takes the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Saric has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Porter outside. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clark is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Garza in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Nuggets leading by 22. Let's go. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Edwards with the stop.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Murray outside. Watson the pass to Murray. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
It's stolen by Saric. Here's Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Reed the pass to Garza. Over Saric. Denver grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Garza the pass to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
The three. Brown's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 20. And stolen by Murray. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Šarić. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. For three, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Randall got a piece of it. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. McDaniels kicks to Randall. There's the drive, and finished off by McDaniel.
Well, there's a versatility that allows Julius Randle to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass to set up his teammate.
Here's Chunchar. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The quick look, no good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Here's the 3. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got his 4th assist in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jamal Murray.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Gobert, and it's Gobert again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Puts up a deep 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert again missing. And here is Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Doris.
Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Conley passes to Gobert. Edwards against Dort. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thunder on D. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Edwards, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Randall. From deep, Holmgren. On target from range. Holmgren's got 5.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Conley with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Stolen by Conley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. And it's Holmgren missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. From deep, Conley buries it from 3. Conley's gotten his second bucket.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall to the right side. Conley with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Randall can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from deep.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Right side, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Randall, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall, good.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
The shot. Caruso misses.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Williams passes to Wiggins. 35 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Caruso. Puts it up from 17. Wiggins, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Williams. DiVincenzo with it. Watch by Wallace. Reed, good.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Tries the spin move. Here's Wallace. Yep, that one's good.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Wallace misses. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's Edwards. Reed for 3. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Sends it home from three-point land.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
The kick out to Edwards. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Into the lane. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Hartenstein with it, picked up by Reed. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Minnesota leading by 10. Outside, Alexander Walker. Right wing. Gobert finds Conley. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The kick out to Edwards. Conley looking for an opening. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Lets the 3 fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Caruso. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Williams. Back to Hartenstein. It's Williams, high post. Working on McDaniels. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Right wing. Outside Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. He's all alone. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, when Shea goes all out, catching up to him is not an option. And he is gone.
Minnesota leading by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Conley passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach likes that look, and Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Back to Daniels, takes the three. For three, Randall, unable to get that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Minnesota leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And the three-pointer goes. So Dort's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Edwards driving to the inside. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 90 seconds into the second half now. Over Edwards. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Williams a screen on Randall. Holmgren the pass to Williams. So they take the lead.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in to the paint. And stolen by Williams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Picked by Gobert. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
For three, Randall gets the 3 ball to go. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Outside for Dort. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Launches a 3. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Randall. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead. 1:20 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Can they get it? Misses the layup.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 5.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Wallace with it. DiVincenzo covering. Poke loose. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Clark for 3. No good on the shot. Thunder trail by 8. Wiggins outside. Back to Williams. Up top, Wiggins. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Naz Reid, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Williams a screen on Clark. Williams on the wing for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 10. And here's Clark for 3. Wallace pulls it in. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza is checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for Garza. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clark. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Out to DiVincenzo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Ingles. And a miss there on the triple. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Edwards against Dort. Outside Conley. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Wiggins.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's still feeling it. And it falls all over the rim and in. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Outside Reed. Outside Ingles. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. And McDaniels is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Edwards against Dort. Right side Edwards. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Drops in the three. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Hartenstein with a screen on Randle. A good look from Holmgren. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Randle deciding where to go with it. To the wing, right side. The three, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams against McDaniels. Left side, Williams. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Hartenstein against Gobert. McDaniels passes to Conley.
Oklahoma City ball. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Holmgren. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Conley against Williams. The shot by Conley, no good. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps
To you.
Well, the amount of stars that both of these teams have accumulated, that gets me pretty excited. And these are the type of games that for fans, they love to see the star power shine. And you never know, that expected greatness could be on display for us here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now Jokic after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with no one around. Another 3 for Denver.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit them.
Here's Oklahoma City. 6-point game. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. And here is Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. From beyond the arc and then some.
Now the D better step up their game as Shai is effective at the pull-up.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Brown the pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Brown. Defended by Dort. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots it. Brown's shot is off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the 3-pointer by Jokic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, was at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And again, Denver with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
They need this. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Off target with his 3. Thunder trailing by 11. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Back to Holmgren. And Brown pulls it down. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Murray finds Gordon. Here's Murray. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Murray's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Now Jokic after the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Porter with the 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dort against Porter. Dort passes to Williams. The 3-pointer no good. Williams against Porter. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Let's see.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. zKondziras, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
In the game for your Nuggets, number 22, zKondziras.
Thunder trailing by 9. Wallace outside. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And there's the foul going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Christian Brown's checked in for Najee. Playing just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Westbrook passes to Brown. Caruso with the steal. Here's Wiggins. And Brown pulls it down. Denver leading by 7. Right side, Porter. That 3 off the mark. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Murray's checked in for Peyton Watson. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. That's good from Porter on the assist by Murray. Porter's got 5 now.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Westbrook passes to Brown. Porter looking it over. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Down low. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Wiggins missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Denver leading by 8. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Launches a three. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
I feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. Three ball goes that time.
And stolen by Wiggins. Now here's George over Porter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Pass to Hartenstein. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Gordon comes in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jokic. He has 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
From the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points. The tray. And Holmgren pulls it down. Under trailing by 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Wallace for Murray. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Brown. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
To the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They have a 9-point lead. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Brown. Defended by Dort. 4 on the clock. Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 5 points in the game.
Gordon able to knock down that one from the mid-range.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver leading by 12. Murray outside. Gordon kicks to Murray. Shoots the 3. That shot off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Over Williams. From outside the arc. Jokic from distance.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
From deep, Jokic. Another 3 for Denver.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Porter. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Got that one up quick. Porter's got 14 points for the game.
Man, he is fun to watch. Porter can really get it going offensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
It's good from long range.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
And it's in there. 14 points for him.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Fires from deep. Thunder with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Jokic, no good. Under trailing by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 16. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook with the nice D there.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder, Alex Caruso out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 2 guard. Watson kicks to Murray. Pass to to Westbrook for the three. And there's Murray on the assist from Westbrook.
Murray could score without dominating the ball. And that time off the catch and shoot.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Sharge dishes to Watson. Sharge against Williams. Sharge, a screen on Caruso. Brown's shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Denver leading by 14. Out left to the wing. Lets it go with a three. The Nuggets with another miss. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Wallace. And he's good on the three ball. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray kicks to Watson. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Watson. Here's Brown. Over Wallace. A nice shot by Brown.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time three.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Free throw line jump shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Watson for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Under trailing by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For 3, Murray drains the three-pointer. Murray's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that three ball.
Wallace left side. Off target at the rim. The Nuggets leading by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nuggets.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And Denver has possession. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Down by 15. They get it back. And Wiggins able to finish. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook kicks to Watson. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
beast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. It's McDaniels on the wing. That three's off the mark. Here's Brown. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Conley. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
Out to the wing. Jokic passes to Gordon. He shoots it. Jokic, no good.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. He's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Beyond the arc. Randall pulls down the board. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards. Jokic grabs the board.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Brown, shot is good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got his second bucket of the game.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
From deep, Jokic, and another three for Denver.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Porter with the steal. Here's Brown. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Gobert up top. Pass to Conley. And the three off target.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Fires for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Westbrook finds Gordon. Back to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets lead by 8. On the wing, Murray. Wide open look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Murray's got 5.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Gordon on the wing. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 7th rebound here tonight. Porter from outside. Randall pulls down the board. Edwards looking for an opening. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
They've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with Michael Porter Jr. Dario Saric is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards reins one in.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Here's Watson. 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Reed, a screen on Porter. From outside, off the mark. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Watson buries it from 3. Watson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Miller can't get it to go. Denver leading by 7. Outside Watson. From the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
Pure from 3-point range.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
3-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Westbrook finds Porter. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Porter's got 5 points.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 4 rebounds now. To the wing on the left. Back to Watson. Saric outside. From downtown. Rebound Minnesota. Reed for 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Nuggets lead by 6. Outside for Porter. Top of the key. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 6.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Strother. 3-pointer. Miller pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Saric against DiVincenzo. Saric shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 8. DiVincenzo pass to Edwards from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Miller. Sinks the tray. Miller Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Porter. 35 seconds left in the half. Fires the 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards got 5 rebounds in the game. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Westbrook with a screen on Miller. Westbrook, the pass to Saric. Here's Strawler, guarded by Edwards. And here's Porter outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Porter's got 7 points here in the quarter. The 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first half. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about a shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Timberwolves trail by 11. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Now here's Jokic. And again, Denver with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Gobert. No points so far. Back to Daniels. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Denver leading by 11. Left side Murray. And here's Jokic outside. And Conley grabs the miss. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Randle with it. Checked by Murray. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Randle. Outside McDaniels. Connects from downtown. McDaniels got 9.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Gordon outside. Murray against Conley. Offline with a 3. Timberwolves trail by 11. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. Denver has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And here's Jokic outside. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. The shot by Conley, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5.
2 minutes.
Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. From deep, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Denver leading by 11. On the wing, Porter. There's the triple. Jokic passes to Gordon. Here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Murray. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Edwards for 3. Gordon pulls it in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
From deep, Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Jokic has got 9 points now in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Murray passes to Porter. Gordon on the wing. Here's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires the 3. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Nails it from 3.
That's a great response from Porter Jr. Taking those 3 points right back.
Outside Conley. Randall outside. Here's Edwards. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. There's the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Denver closing out the... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
We've got Murray, Christian Brown out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's Westbrook in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Watson. On target from range. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates. This fires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Brown's shot is good.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
The Nuggets lead by 17. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 7 tonight. Reed for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Murray from outside. Sinks it from distance.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Takes a 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Reed, good.
Nas Reed.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 21. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the triple.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Murray up top. DiVincenzo covering. A clear look for Westbrook. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota converting. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From the top of the key, Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Murray. And it's blocked by Edwards. Here's Mina, defended by Watson. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Watson with a rebound. Watson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Murray passes to Brown. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. Murray can't get that one to fall.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Edwards, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nuggets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's gonna sleep well tonight.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Looking to get back on track. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Jokic not lacking for confidence at all there. The defense thought they could relax with him way out there. Think again.
Now here's Conley, and here's Gobert from the arc. Gordon pulls it in.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Pass to Brown. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.